Hello everybody, my name is Lerato Manaka. I was a student at SA Rogers Association in 2009. That very same year, one of the biggest soccer events in the country was going on, and that was the FIFA Confederation Cup. I mean, let me give it to you this way. You're just a new student. You have registered to start with your technical training, right? I mean, we did live sound engineering, technical production, backline, lighting, and everything that you can think of, right? Now, you have to be in class. But at the SA Roaders Association, no, we had to go to Ellis Park. That is literally where we did our practicals. And I mean, for everybody, for all of us, class of 2009, that was a mind-blowing experience, to work in an environment like that with big acts like that. I mean, I'm not talking about just rolling the cables. I'm talking about changing buttons, doing the real things, the engineering stuff. So that was very, very great for me. Little did I know there would be many more gigs. I was selected as one of the students to go to Denmark at the Roskilde Festival. And I mean, if you don't understand the magnitude of how big this concert is, Prince performed that year, in 2010. Prince, Drake, Florence and the Machine. I mean, imagine rubbing shoulders and working with technicians for these people. I mean, that for me was an experience that even today, I'll still try to pinch myself to find out if was I dreaming? Was that real? Did that really happen? And coming back from Denmark, I worked at Soccer City in 2010, one of the biggest concert in soccer as well, South African World Cup that took place. And I was responsible to be the manager for the Pops crew, so things that you were seeing in the field before the opening ceremony and during the closing ceremony. I was in charge of instructing people to strategically place those things, so that was very great. And what I like about SA Roaders Association is that they trust you with responsibility. Not a lot of institutions enable you to do that practical work. Nobody trusts you yet to go out there and do that work. But you know what? SARA allows you to do that, and that is when you get to mingle and meet with all of these people who are your potential employers. And one thing that they taught us was that you are as good as your last job. So when you are on the job, you have to remember, you work with celebrities, you work with famous people, you can't mess things up for yourself. You can't now be seen smoking, drinking, socializing like you're not at work. Remember, you're there to work and you're representing a bigger organization, South African Roaders Association. So how I got to get into my current job was that I got an internship in 2012 after volunteering at SARA for about 6 months. It was at the SABC. Now, I was an intern in the sound technical department, where I got to work at the likes of SAFM, South African radio station. It's primarily a talk radio station. So what I was doing there as a technical producer, I technically evaluate the resources and the equipment that we're gonna use for a certain period. I mean, I think I worked 4-hour shifts, but I changed shifts. And that really challenged me a lot because I got to work with studio mixing and studio sound as opposed to live sound engineering. And I got an opportunity to go to London to learn about broadcasting softwares, and now I'm employed as a business analyst at the South African SABC, South African Broadcasting Corporation. So I'm more into IT now. So in the operations department, I'm a business analyst there in that department. So just basically making sure that we reconcile all the advertisements that has went on air, all the 18 SABC radio station, and then we're able to bill sort of financial invoices for the SABC. And without SA Roadies Association, I don't believe I'd have been where I am today. So everything that I am, I owe to Mr. Freddie Nyatela, Uhuru soldiers. I mean, in our administration, we got to work with the likes of Naledi Maketa, Benito, whom I love very much, for Mr. Jawulani Zwane, RIP, Skumbuzo Makatini. You know, there was a whole lot of facilitators that made us who we are. And I don't believe that without any one of you guys making dreams possible out there, would have been the people that we are today. So Lerato signing out from the SABC. Ciao.